You're welcome. You're welcome. My name is Grace, and I want us to share on something with relation to business. As you know, I am a basic business accounting coach, but sometimes we go deeper into analyzing some things that also happen in life, and they don't have to go through the way we know things or the way we have been taught, but we need to bring in every aspect, every area, so that we can be able to move in the right direction without leaving some things outside of the possibility of them happening. So you're welcome to this webinar. This is Business Mystery Thursday, and for that reason, I don't have the accounting formulated notes because that's why it's a mystery. And I wanted to us to discuss today a context in the Bible with relation to a widow who lost her husband, and she came into contact with Elisha, and according to the word of God, the husband was also a servant who was serving together with Elisha, and he left a lot of debts to the family. And that also happens to our own lives, that you lose a loved one and you get to find yourself in a lot of debt. But I don't want to actually to discuss that part for now. What I want us to discuss is the aspect of after she communicated with Elisha, and Elisha told her to go and correct, or actually he asked her, what do you have? And she said, I only have a little oil. And Elisha asked her to go and correct some the containers from neighbors, and she went, she corrected, and she came, and the miracle happened, and she was told to pour in the oil into the jars, and yeah, all the jars got filled up. But now, what I want us to discuss with regard to the mystery is the aspects that we consider in business, so that you can be able to grow your business. You have to put on the structures, like the basic accounting structures, the way I teach them or we teach them. And you have to put up the human resource and everything, the management, uh, and all those areas, the production, depending on what kind of business you do. And the aspect of you have to do a lot of marketing for your business, the aspect of you have just to put up structures so that you can be able to run your business according to what we know from the knowledge perspective. But at some point in even in our lives, and this is what I wanted us to discuss as a mystery. Sometimes in our lives, you can meet someone who started their businesses like 10 years ago, and even until today they have never broken even. And again, you meet someone who starts their business this month, and actually by maybe next week it has already broken even. And then you are like, so is it all about knowledge? Is it all about the hard work? Is it all about structures? Or there is something more to what we do? And I would say yes, because I am a Christian and I am a believer of the power of God. As much as we do business, it is also good to recognize the uh, deitiness or the greatness and the powerful nature of God. That we don't, as much as we do things the way we know, knowledge wise, we don't have all of us to follow the same route. There are those people who will start their businesses today, and they will break even without having put up structures. And I'm not saying those people who go and strike corrupt deals here and there, or they go and steal things from somewhere and then they sell, and all of a sudden overnight they have the money and they are able to uh, do big business because they have already broken even. I'm saying that there are those businesses, there are those people who just started businesses. Maybe it was just the right time in a godly way. They just touched to a good area of business. They just got to do or to supply or to give a service in an area that had a lot of demand in the market, but it was not saturated. Or even if it was saturated, they just happened to be in the right place at the right time. And the first people they marketed to or they met when they started their businesses just gave them a breakthrough that they didn't have to struggle through it. Because I was thinking about that trading now, the widow and the well, and I'm thinking just by meeting Elisha uh, and the miraculous oil. She didn't go looking for stock, she didn't go marketing the business. And in a moment, she just had a lot of stock and her business just went boom. And yet, there are those people who had been selling the same kind of oil, maybe for years, maybe for a long time, and they were still struggling to know to find out what they need to do so that they can get to make profit. So what I'm saying is, yes, we will run structures. Yes, we will put all the effort. Yes, we will do that which we are supposed to do. But do not ever forget that God is a mystery. The things of God, they are just mysteries. What you need to do is, as you put up structures, as you market your business, always remember that you can go and market your business in just one area or one location, and it becomes your place of breakthrough. Or for some others, you can meet people who are still doing the business you are doing, but by the time like right now, it's very interesting. Even in government, I saw them saying that people will start earning even from things like Facebook because of the content creation. But you see, Facebook didn't just come today. So there are those people who have been in Facebook forever and ever and ever, but they have never earned anything, not because they wouldn't have wanted, but because the availability or the chance or there was the chance to earn was not even there. And then there's that someone who just registered or will go and register their Facebook pages today, and they start selling things and creating content. And by the time the monetization aspect takes effect, they get to one. So those two people are, one has struggled for a long time, the other one has just come in, but it's like they just did something that was ripe. It's like you uh, going and getting fruits, and because they are not ripe, you have to put them somewhere so that they can um, ripen in a few days, and then you get to consume them. And then the day you are consuming, you get visitors who you share with, and they were not there in the duration that you are waiting for them to ripen. So it's just a mystery. So that means you can't just sit and do nothing, because your story does not have to be the story of the other person. And also, you don't know whether whatever is happening, all that small weakening or the direction you get, that go and start a business, that it's what will help you break even in a moment, in a month, in a year, and you get to make a lot of profits that you can't even compare with those people who have been in the industry for a long time. And again, for those again who have been in the industry for a long time, it's also their own. It's just the path. That's why I'm saying it's a mystery, because you can't tell someone that your business is going to take 5 years to break even, and yours is going to take 1 month or 1 week. There is no connection, but it happens in reality. It happens only that because you don't know your path, you just have to um, have faith. You just have to do that which you need to do. If you need to go and learn business, go and learn. If you need to go and put up structures, go and put up structures. Don't say that the miracle will happen in 5 years. also happen to me without structures, because there's nowhere it is written that this is your path and this is not the path you are going to follow. So there's so many things we can think about that. I was also thinking about let me just see what else I can share with regard to that, though I just wanted to share the mystery of how the duration businesses take to break even, and some things you can't just explain, you can only do the light things. Um, uh-huh. Then I was also thinking that when Elisha told this woman to bring in the jars and what she has in the house, and she was saying that your servant has nothing there except a small jar of olive oil. I was thinking sometimes businesses can really drain you. They can really drain you to an aspect you feel like this one is dead. You don't have any hope with it. You don't even think that it can ever bring back any proceeds or any profits. And you feel like you can just give up on it. And to the extent that if people still ask you, do you still do business? You don't even have the courage to tell them that you're still in business, because even to you as the owner or as the manager, the business is dead according to you. You don't feel like it can do anything. But times have happened that you can even people have met after a long time, they have met opportunities, and the opportunities they meet, they are going back to the businesses they gave back they gave up on. And for example, if you had a registered business that sometimes even myself I've done that, you register a business, you just go and put the registration certificate somewhere and you forget all about it. You forget all about it, and then something happens and you are like, if I had a business right now, I would use it to do this and this because this is an opportunity. And then it hits you back that you have that registration or you have those documents. But you see, to you, it's nothing. It's something that is dead. You gave up on it. Even skills, sometimes you don't feel like it's worth anything. And then you get an opportunity and they are looking for someone who has exactly that thing that you gave up on, and then you use it, and in a moment, just in a flash, it changes allowed so many things. Even in your business, there are those businesses which have revived or jumped back to the market after a long time of closure or a long time of making losses. And some things that's why I'm saying some things are just mysteries. You can't assume them, you can't explain them, you can only keep doing that thing that which you know. Because one day, if you feel like the cooking of registering a business, even if you don't know how far or what you're going to do about it to make it break even, just do it. Just do it. Do it, put the certificate somewhere. Right now, I was thinking the other day about the charges that the government has increased on business registration and the government services, even registering an identity card. And I was thinking there are those people who have never even taken an identity card, even when it was free, because to us it's like it's just an identity card. It doesn't have to be that serious. But now when it gets to a point that you're supposed to pay some charges, now you take it so seriously. And maybe you had reached the age of they had reached the age of going to collect to register for one, but they never took it seriously. So right now they have to deal um, with the challenge of having to look for the to pay the cost, and all those things like passports, they're being corrected every day. And once you correct, it's not like as long as there's nothing wrong you're doing with it, no one will ask you about it. But how many people do have it? But now when the charges go up, we start complaining. And yet maybe you have just been saying like, I'll go and register it. I'll go and register for one. So the costs keep on going up because of inflation and even the times we are living in. And I usually say the moment the cost of living goes up, even if it goes down, it only goes down slightly, slightly, not with very big magnitude, just slightly. So those are the same things even which in business help people, because sometimes you go stock up some things. You get some maybe some stock somewhere in bulk, and you get to buy them, and then the moment you buy, maybe the price hikes, or even the price goes down if you had not researched or you had not assessed the market demand of the same goods. So things happen. Yeah, things happen, and sometimes it's just a mystery. There are things that you can't just explain. So as much as we are doing business, let's not be ignorant. Let's not be let's not assume things. Yeah, let's not assume things. We need to just be very vigilant, and to, yeah, be very careful. Yeah, be very careful, be very sensitive. But again, if you see things happening to someone else contrary to what is happening to you, um, yeah, it's just a mystery. It doesn't have to work the same way for everyone. And yeah, we just have just how it is. It's some things only God knows what happens. So don't relent from putting up structures. Don't relent from learning. Don't relent from managing your business as well. Don't relent from growing your career. You never know which sh- channel God will use to give you a breakthrough. So thank you very much. That's it for today. Business Mystery Thursday, and we will share more when you get an opportunity to do the same. Thank you. Trying to edit just a minute.